Imagine finishing a meal. You put down your spoon, you push your plate away, and then, instead of sitting down, you stand up and start walking. Nothing intense, no running, no gym. Just a simple walk for about 10 minutes. It sounds almost too simple to matter. But inside your body, something very interesting is happening. Because the moment you finish eating, your body begins breaking that food down. Your stomach starts working, your intestines begin absorbing nutrients, and the energy from your meal slowly begins entering your bloodstream. But then you start walking, and now your muscles enter the story. So what really happens inside your body when you walk for 10 minutes after eating? Let's find out. The journey begins with the food you just ate. Whether it was rice, bread, potatoes, fruit, pasta, or something completely different, your digestive system begins breaking the food down into smaller substances your body can use. One of the most important of these is glucose. Glucose is a simple form of sugar, and your cells use it as fuel. As digestion continues, glucose begins moving from your intestines into your bloodstream. Your blood now carries this fuel around your body. But your body has to carefully control how much glucose stays in your blood. This is where insulin enters the story. Your pancreas detects the rise in blood glucose and releases insulin. Insulin acts a little like a key. It helps many cells take glucose out of the bloodstream and use it, or store it for later. This process happens after every meal. You don't have to think about it, your body simply gets to work. But now, something changes. You stand up and you start walking. Your legs begin moving. Your muscles begin contracting. And every time a muscle contracts, it needs energy. So your muscles begin using fuel. And one of the primary fuels they can use is glucose. This is where walking becomes surprisingly interesting. Your muscles can take up glucose from the bloodstream and use it to help power movement. But there's something even more remarkable happening. When your muscles contract, they can trigger special proteins called GLUT4 to move to the surface of the muscle cells. These proteins act like tiny doorways, helping glucose move from your blood into your muscles. And here's the important part. This pathway can work partly independently of insulin. So muscle contraction gives your body another way to move glucose out of the bloodstream and into working muscles. It's almost like having a second pathway, one controlled by insulin and another activated by muscle movement. So while your digestive system is sending energy into your blood, your working muscles are helping pull some of that glucose back out and use it for energy. And this can change what happens to your blood glucose after a meal. Research has found that physical activity after eating can reduce the rise in blood glucose compared with staying inactive. And activity performed relatively soon after a meal can have a stronger effect. That doesn't mean walking erases the meal. It doesn't. Your food still provides calories, your body still absorbs nutrients, and your body still needs those nutrients. Walking simply changes what your body does with some of the energy arriving from that meal. Now look inside your muscles. Every muscle is made from millions of tiny cells. And inside those cells, energy is constantly being produced. When you walk, your muscles need more energy, so they increase their activity. Glucose can enter muscle cells, where it can be used to produce energy. That energy helps your muscles keep contracting, again and again and again. One step, then another. It seems simple from the outside, but underneath your skin, millions of tiny chemical reactions are happening. And your heart is involved too. As you walk, your muscles need oxygen and nutrients. Your heart responds by pumping blood around your body. Blood carries oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and waste products. So with every step, your heart and muscles work together. Your heart moves blood, and your muscles use what that blood delivers. It's a coordinated system running almost silently inside you. And here's something important. You don't have to turn the walk into a workout. You don't have to sprint. You don't need to become completely exhausted. The goal of this habit is simply to move. A gentle walk, a brisk walk, a walk around your neighborhood, a walk around your workplace, or even walking around your home can turn sitting time into movement. Think about what usually happens after a meal. You eat, then sit. Maybe you watch television. Maybe you return to your computer. Maybe you lie down and scroll through your phone. There's nothing mysterious about sitting. But now imagine doing something different. You finish eating, stand up, and walk. Your body suddenly has another job to do. your muscles are active, your heart is moving blood, and your muscles are using energy. But what about your stomach? Does walking immediately send all your food rushing through your digestive system? No. Digestion is much more controlled than that. Your stomach and intestines continue doing their jobs, breaking food down, moving it along, and absorbing nutrients. Walking doesn't magically speed up your entire digestive system, but gentle movement after eating can be a simple way to stay active instead of remaining completely sedentary. And this brings us to one of the most interesting parts, your blood sugar. After a meal, blood glucose normally rises. Exactly how much it rises depends on many things: the food you ate, how much you ate, how quickly it was digested, your individual metabolism, and how your body responds to insulin. So there isn't one identical response for everyone, but research consistently points toward an interesting pattern. Moving after a meal, especially relatively soon after eating, can help reduce the size of the blood glucose rise. And that's one reason a short post-meal walk can be such a useful habit. Now imagine doing this every day. Breakfast, you walk. Lunch, you walk. Dinner, you walk. Not because 10 minutes is some magical number, but because small amounts of movement can add up throughout the day. One walk may feel insignificant, but repeated every day, it becomes part of your routine, and that matters. Because your health isn't built only from dramatic workouts or extreme challenges. Sometimes it's built from tiny decisions, repeated again and again. But there's something else we need to understand. Walking after a meal isn't a replacement for exercise. It doesn't mean you no longer need regular physical activity. Your body still benefits from aerobic exercise, strength training, and simply being active throughout the day. A 10-minute walk is just one small piece of a much bigger picture. And it doesn't mean you can eat anything you want, then walk for 10 minutes and somehow cancel it out. That's not how the body works. Your food still matters. Your sleep still matters. Your overall activity still matters. Your long-term habits still matter. The power of this habit is that it's simple, it's realistic, and almost anyone can understand it. You eat, then you move. So when should you walk? If you're comfortable doing so, a practical approach is to start relatively soon after your meal. You don't need to wait for some perfect moment. You don't need special equipment, and you don't need to walk for hours. Start with a comfortable pace and listen to your body. If you feel unwell, stop. And if you have a medical condition that affects exercise or blood sugar, your healthcare professional can help you decide what kind of activity is appropriate for you. Now think about what just happened. You started with something completely ordinary, a meal. Food entered your digestive system, your body broke it down, glucose entered your bloodstream, your pancreas responded with insulin. Then you stood up, your muscles started contracting, your muscles needed energy, and some of that glucose could now be used as fuel. Your muscles also activated another pathway, helping move glucose into the working muscle cells. Your heart pumped blood, your muscles used oxygen and nutrients, and your body continued processing the meal while you simply walked. 10 minutes. That's all it can take to turn sitting after a meal into moving after a meal. And maybe that's the most interesting lesson. Your body doesn't always need something extreme. Sometimes it responds to something remarkably simple. One meal, one short walk, one small decision, repeated over time. So the next time you finish eating, don't immediately reach for your phone. Don't automatically sink into the couch. If you're able to, stand up, put on your shoes and take a walk. 10 minutes may not feel like much, but inside your body, your muscles are working, your heart is moving blood, your metabolism is responding, and your body is quietly putting that meal to work. Your health isn't built in one perfect day. It's built from what you do again and again and again. One meal, one walk, one small habit that your future body may thank you for. If you enjoy cinematic documentaries that explore the science behind the human body, join the Wafton TV community. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok, subscribe or follow Wafton TV, because there's always more happening inside your body than you realize. I'll see you in the next documentary.